All right, guys, welcome back. And yeah, as the title says, I got a Harley. But before we do that, I do have some bad news. I'm pretty sure by then, if you're watching this, you already watched the Joshua Tree video, and this is the bad news. So the Yamaha is dead. Yeah, yesterday I tried to get this thing to run. It was out of gas. Got gas for it, cleaned the carburetor and everything. And in the morning, I left, and as soon as I was getting on the freeway, or no, I was getting off the freeway, I kind of felt that there was some power lost. And yeah, as soon as I hit the exit, I just started hearing like, it just started knocking. Uh, I before we left for the trip, I put oil in it, so I'm assuming just I don't know. It wasn't even that far, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. It is cylinder one that took a shit, and it was just it was knocking hard. So I got stranded in the morning, and Storm came to the rescue. He brought some oil, and we were hoping like maybe adding some oil because when it started knocking, I probably rode it like a block just so I wasn't like on the freeway exit. And maybe you add oil, and it's a Yamaha, so maybe it'll be good. But nah, we put oil, and I was like, I'm gonna just ride it back home and see if I should be able to make it. Nah, like this thing didn't leave the parking lot. As soon as maybe I did like 3 parking spots, I moved, and it was just like, yep. So this bike is dead. Although the bike is dead, I am pretty happy because we're doing the math, and I owned this bike about a year and like 2 months maybe, and in just that one whole year, I put about 10,000 miles on this bike. So that's about like 2,000 miles on just trips that we did, and the rest just like daily to work and everything. And I only paid like 200 or 300 bucks for this one, but yeah, it was a good run. I'm in a little bum. I was hoping it'll last me a little longer, but it is what it is. I am not gonna fix it. I'm just gonna take the parts out of this bike and use them for something else. But it is not worth for me like taking the engine apart and everything. It's a good bike, but I just don't see my time because we got a new bike. The bike that's behind, that's gonna be the new project. So let's see. Drum roll. Nah. This is my new to me 1991 Sportster. So just from the get-go, you guys know it's not new. So it does have a broken shock, which is the reason why I bought it, and it just looks like shit. Everything, there's a lot of stuff missing. This is Sportster. We got some debris inside, and got S&S super air filter with I believe is it is a S&S carburetor. So I'm assuming it is a AA83. It's not a 1200, but just in my head I was like, damn, what if it's a conversion? Maybe if it's a 1200 conversion, but the only way to know that it's taking the heads apart, which I'm not gonna do. So yeah, guys, it's pretty rough, but I think if the engine works, which that's the main thing, right? Like it is crash, but the frame looks good, and it does have paperwork, which obviously that's a plus. So it is a long road ahead to get this bike running, probably, or like fully on the road maybe. But my plan right now is just clean it up because it looks really like dirty, obviously, and just start maybe taking cables off and just clean it up. That's the main thing. make sure what we're working on. It's just been sitting on the side for a few months already, and I was already getting ready to work on this bike because I got the Rebel back on the road. But now that the Yamaha is out of commission, then this is what we're gonna be working on. I always wanted a Harley, and I always wanted a chopper, so this is gonna be the chopper build. And I am getting shocks for it for now, till I know it's like on the road and the engine starts and everything all is good, like mechanical. Then maybe like later I'll chop the back, get a hardtail on it. So, yeah, this is my new Harley, and I hope it runs. But I just wanted to show you guys what the bike looks like now, and I already got a few parts, which I'll show you guys the next video. Yes, I know. Why am I getting parts if I don't even know the bike runs? I just got big hopes for it. The guy that I got it from said he got it in a trade, and I'm assuming since it has been out of the system since 1990, it's a 1991, but it's been out of the system since 1996, I believe, or like 95. So I'm assuming whoever had it had the wrecked, like he crashed it and just never like fixed it, just like left it behind on the side of the road, just like, or on the side of their house. That's my assumption, and that's what I think it happened, because I feel like a lot of people just want a complete bike, especially back in the day. They didn't have YouTube and all the information that we have available now. Yeah, they had manuals and all that, but it's not the same. Maybe he wasn't handy. Regardless, the plan is to hopefully get it running, and if it runs, we're gonna ride it and do some trips with it. That's pretty much what I'm excited for, because this bike, is no longer with us, and then the Honda Rebel is just like too slow to keep up with anybody. This is kind of like the parts getter now, and this will be the main project, as long as it sounds healthy. And I mean, even if it doesn't sound healthy, maybe I'll just fix the engine if there's something wrong with the engine, but let's knock on metal that everything else is good. Wiring, yeah, like you guys know, like all this is gonna go away. Like 90% of that, I don't need it. I'm gonna simplify everything. I still gotta go through the carb. I gotta go through lines, everything. I did wash it right now, so this is what you guys are seeing. It looks way better than before, of course, but either way, I'm pretty stoked to finally like start working on this thing, because it's just big in the back burner for the last few months. And just like I got the 240, which I'll show you guys too, like my drift car. That'll be on the videos eventually. I have something planned with the homies to do like a video series of the drift cars and what we've been up to. I know if you guys are following for the motorcycle stuff, but I know a lot of you guys follow for the drifting, so that's coming back. This is just kind of like what we've been doing lately, at least myself, and drifting is kind of put on hold. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think of this bike. Like should I do the chopper thing, or things that I should look into regarding of like the engine. Like I'm like new to this shit. Like I'm still gonna go do my research about Sportsters. I know they're pretty simple to work, but if you guys any leads, any comments, any tips, please let me know on the comments. I'll appreciate you guys, and hope you guys enjoy that Joshua Tree video. And Honda Rebel video that I probably posted like a week before this. So, all right, guys, this is it. Thank you.
You can't park there.
Yeah, I don't know how to ride a bike. I just wanted a bike. Don't tell nobody. This is how I get to places.